The only way to make life feel longer and more exciting, more vibrant, is obviously to travel more. And the more you travel, the longer your life feels like. And of course, there's nothing more I love than traveling. And having traveled a lot, I have compiled my 5 top tips for my travel hacks that I hope you probably didn't know, which I hope so. So this video is quite useful. And let's dive in. The first hack is going to be probably the most popular out of all these 5, but nevertheless very effective, which is why I wanted to mention it regardless. And that is compression socks. Whenever you travel in an airplane, we gotta like the blood circulation is really weak, and compression socks improve the blood circulation when you sit for a longer time. So after flights, you don't feel as swollen or don't hold on too much water. And I've tried this myself, and it really works. So especially for long haul flights, compression socks are definitely a must. For hack number 2, we all know that travel size bottles for shampoos and conditioners, they're all great, but at the same time they still can be quite voluminous, taking a lot of space, and sometimes even if what about a trip that you're going just for a night, you know? So for that reason, I have discovered a new hack for myself, and that is to use testers, shampoo testers and conditioners. Honestly, nothing better than these, especially if you know how many days you're going to. You just get as many shampoo sticks, shampoo sachets as you need. And what's more is that you're not afraid to lose them, and they're they take less weight, less space, and highly recommend. So never get rid of these. However, if you don't have any of these on hand, you can always go to the stores that sell them like Kiehl's or L'Occitane and ask for some testers. I'm sure they'll give you some, but I found them to be so helpful, so useful, especially when you're just taking a backpack and you don't have any more space for the travel size bottles. Take these. Hack number 3, and this goes with me everywhere I go, and that is my travel yoga mat. And it's foldable in such a way that it's so easy to pack, it's so lightweight, and it's not like the usual cylindrical yoga mats that are traditional. This is so much more practical, convenient. I can just put this in my backpack and it doesn't weigh much. A must for me. I take this everywhere I go, anywhere I go, at all times. Hack number 4. Now, I know I also like cool things, beautiful things, fashionable things. However, one thing I found the most practical when traveling, I'm talking about luggage and carry-ons, is that if you wear like a Louis Vuitton carry-on, yeah, it looks great, but it screams, you know what, it screams money, and then it is more susceptible to be broken into or to get things stolen. And safety is a number one concern, right? So one thing I found to actually work and reduce the risk of your stuff getting stolen is to think backwards and get an ugly carry-on, or in my case, what I started doing is using a children's carry-on. For example, for my last trip to Milan, I took my sister's carry-on bag, which is pink, and the logic behind it is who would want to steal from a kid's luggage, thinking because it's most likely just to carry toys, right? So if you're just going for like a practical trip, just to get in and out, not to make a fashion statement, literally just to be more practical and safer, the smartest thing is to do is not to get a nice carry-on. Get something, the uglier the better. And also children's carry-on works just fine as well. The 5th hack, last but not least, water. Of course, water is not allowed in the security checkups, but what I do is I usually just take an empty water bottle, can even be an empty plastic water bottle if I don't have like a reusable one, because as soon as you pass security, there's always a water dispenser, and as you must know, water is always incredibly overpriced at the airport. So the smartest thing to do is just take an empty water bottle, this one, or most preferably a reusable one. Make sure it's empty though, so that you can fill it up as soon as you pass security. And that saves a lot of unnecessary spendings. These are my 5 top tips, my hacks, I shall say, and I hope you found them useful. Let me know if you knew about any of them, or if you have any more that you would like to add, you want to share. Please do let me know, because I love traveling, and the more hacks, the better. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.